How you do?
Good night. I'm good. You?
Let me see if I can get the audio coming on. Okay, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you clear. You hearing me now?
Okay, great, 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 great. May I hear you too? Continue talking. Everything all
Okay.
right?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, nice, nice, nice. Shakira, you have a wonderful story to share with us. I don't know where to start from, but let us start from your green thumb. Let's start with the green thumb. We'll talk about you another night, but tonight is about superfood. Tonight is about foods, superfoods, and you have
hmm
had an input in feeding your family
hmm
with some of these foods.
Yep.
Tell us, where did it all begin?
Uh, I love plants.
Mm-hmm.
I love flowers. I love nature. Um, Curiosity, I just decided to put some seeds in the ground, just to see. Everybody was planting and doing stuff, and I decided to try when I was pretty young, maybe about 10 years old. So I put
Yes.
some red peas in the ground. I never seen anyone do it before, so I had no idea. Just that was what I had access to. So I tried to put a few in the ground, and they grew. And I got beans from them, and I realized the red kidney beans, when they're pretty young, they're the same as green beans, or what we call string beans, right?
Oh. Uh-huh.
So that was probably the one and only time, but we didn't have any property or anything of our own, so I didn't do any more of that, as I was moving around quite a bit. But then in latter years, in Jamaica before I came to Canada, I decided to try to plant some stuff just for the house, make some
Okay.
use of the yard space, and I put some blocks around the edge of the house and fill it in with
Mm-hmm.
dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to sow some seeds, just enough for the house,
Right.
and it yielded so much that persons passed my yard and would see my tomatoes, pumpkin, um, bell peppers,
Wow.
banana planting, and all the different stuff I planted. And asking, "Are you selling? Are you selling?" I'm like, "No." "Yeah, you should. You should." They look so. Everybody would pass. So on Fridays, religiously, lots of people turn up to my gate wanting stuff to buy. So I was able to
Really?
start selling from that. So yeah, and I was able to put in the house as well. So what you're seeing on the screen is planting, gardening since I've been here in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
unlimited space. So I would use containers. That's a garden salad or Caesar salad. Those are kidney beans, dried kidney beans or string beans that I dried.
Wow.
Um, those are Swiss chard. That's carrots, different types of
No man,
tomatoes,
you go with things, man. No man,
so
Shakira, man.
all of these are like no fertilizer. I would probably use like bone meal or Epsom salt mixed with water or ash. So like from you do when we do our cooking like jerking, then we have ash from the coal. We'd use that.
Wow.
So for freezer, the picture that you saw right before that with the stuff cut it up in the vegetables, onions and stuff. I usually
Mm-hmm.
prep my vegetables like those and freeze them. That is strawberries that we planted, and I brought those down to a strawberry syrup or reduction, made a strawberry reduction from those, and we use those with like pancakes or crepes.
Right.
All right, so I decided to try here one of my friends that's online right now, Karen Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very close friend of mine. She's always farming and planting stuff, and I started exploring the option of planting, and I said it to her, and she said, "Yeah." And she had seed exchange or plant exchange, and told me where I could find stuff, and that inspired me some more to start my gardening here. I use
Wow.
tote bins, or what we'd probably call plastic cover containers,
Mm-hmm.
and fill those with topsoil or dirt. So if you can get like compost and stuff, that's Glen harvesting some carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so if you're able to get your hand on like pots and buckets, ice cream buckets, the 5 gallon buckets,
Yes.
flower pots you can recycle. If you have building blocks, you can get cardboard, put the
Mm-hmm.
cardboard on your grass or on the rocks or the ground, wherever there is. You don't
Mm-hmm.
need lawn, you don't need dirt, you don't need any perfect condition. So you spread cardboard on the ground. You can use bricks or building blocks to put around it. So that would
Right.
basically keep the weeds out, and you can fill that up with soil. You
And I,
can
and I,
add eggshells to the soil. You can add Epsom salt. You can add baking soda. You can use yeast that used in baking. So there are different things that you can use at different points to add
mm-hmm,
nutrients to the soil and go ahead and start your planting or your seeding. If you're in Canada, like me, myself, or places that's cold, some
mm-hmm,
persons start indoor planting during the winter time. So maybe about February, there about some persons start putting their seeds in where they have their garden lights. So
right.
the lights will give heat to the plants in the mini greenhouses before they put them outside. So yeah,
Wow.
I
Wow.
usually start late. I usually
Mm-hmm,
don't do the seeding on the inside. So sometimes I'll probably go to one of the stores, one of the garden stores, and get some
mm-hmm.
of the seedlings. But most times I start, well, 99% of my stuff start from seeds.
Wow. And these are usually very cheap, right? They're not costly.
The seeds, the packets of seeds range from cents to maybe
Mm.
like $4 and something a pack for the
Okay.
seeds. The ones I spend probably like $4 something would be probably like the tips. So persons can even do this where they have the seeds to space them out, where you don't have a
Right.
lot of transplanting or thinning out to do. You
Mm-hmm.
can put a napkin, a paper towel, and wet it and just place the seeds sparingly as per the instructions on the back of the packs, or online you
Okay.
can find those. So when you plant those, they'll be
Mm-hmm.
evenly spaced or spaced how you need them. So you can do them
Okay.
on your own.